Alchemist, definitely something that I'm excited to see what he does with.
I'm so turned off by Out 5. It is I'm just not a fan of this hero. He feels so sad. But I'm not gonna say it's worthless, I just don't like it. It's like a personal thing.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have what, acid spray with sniper in lane, potentially against that Enigma with the Eidolon, so they've got ways to deal with that. And GH with this Earth Spirit pairing with a DP of Mind Control can have a pretty solid lane themselves against a Clinks and a Shadow Shaman.
Yeah.
I think Nigma Galaxy have set themselves up really nicely with kind of wonky picks to win out lanes, got good team fight, scale into that late game as well. But Brame, they have Enigma. And it always feels like he's that, he's that one up. He's the ace in the hole. Like, hey, I've got Black Hole. I've got the ability to also just push out waves and force you to react to me over and over again. As Nigma are all smoked up, and they see Nande. The Clinks rolled upon by GH. Lined it up perfectly, but into Invis we go.
God, Invis level 1, that's not gonna feel great. But you do what you must to not get first blooded. Pretty good smoke there, though. To force even that skill is just gonna relieve a little bit of pressure in the off lane. They can maybe get some denies, knowing that there's no like searing arrows. And
yeah,
it's nice.
And compound things a little further. Oh, concoction wound up by Kuro. Doesn't have any high ground vision, so he's going to get run at here by the tiny Shadow Shaman and the Zeus. GH coming in to save his captain. Bit of zap back from the Zeus, though. Going to bring down Kuro for first blood.
Oh, my boy. He is dead. Very good for Wish. Very, very good for Wish.
Oh,
look at him. He's literally about to get his bottle, yeah.
Incredibly close to it. It's a long walk back to lanes, though. Spartans come. He's tried to de-ward. Nothing up there on the high ground. That's going to allow GH and Mind Control to have a good grasp on this first wave at the very least. Miracle having to wander down bottom as well. As 11 already got that first deny out of the demonic conversion. And Kuroki here just trying to hold the lane for him.
I have to think about this Alk. I liked what you said about...
You do have to, yeah.
I do have to think about this Alk. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. The gears are turning a little bit. I think what you're saying is nice, because every time we've seen a sniper play in these pro games, I feel like they really struggle in the mid game, like in terms of damage and not having like safety. How many times have we seen some BKB satanic build just because they're scared of getting gone on and dying, right? So it's made up for by the fact that the lane can be really strong, especially when they get these points in shrapnel. Oh, we're just tossing in the miracle right now, bot.
Yeah, they've got concoction to back him up and a good amount of damage from headshot, though. So Desire's gonna get as good as he was giving.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You're playing with a you're playing with a 5 support who has a stun for you, a way to make you hit harder. Like, they definitely have kill threat in this lane. Between Alchemist and Sniper, we'll give them a couple levels.
Yeah, and honestly, like we don't think about it that much because Alk is usually a carry, but Berserk Potion as a support spell is actually pretty insane. You put that on the Sniper, he's got 50 attack speed, HP regen, dispels him as well. So a nice bit of safety there from Kuro if he gets to that point. How's that top lane going for them? Waves pushing in towards MC.
It's this annoying hurricane creep.
A curious snipe from the Earth Spirit. Gauntlet thrown. Winter Wyvern gives it to Spartan.
Alright, we're Spawn getting a little nice kind of half pull off there. Only onto the 2 creeps. It's just going to make this lane go back. I think especially bot, the creep equilibrium is something to look at a lot, because with this tiny, yeah, there's kill threat from Sniper and Alchemist, but if the creeps are on 11's tower, this tiny can get a toss back, and the kills are kind of, very scary. Same kind of top. You're playing a Shadow Shaman who has short range. Anytime he walks up to kind of do something, he is at threat of getting rolled on by GH and getting kicked back. And there's not, Nande doesn't really have anything to protect him.
And they've got that level 2 Spirit Cipher now as well.
Yeah.
Dust is there on Earth Spirit, so they could actually aim the Clinks if they kind of whittle him down, chip away at him. That's what Mind Control's doing now. You're putting Nande within kill threshold. I do get the shackles back on the DP, but now the turnaround comes, and they are focusing the clinks. Dust is up. GH and Mind Control make short work of him. And that's just that little move. Like, it doesn't seem like much when it's in the moment. You know, that Spirit Siphon, you chase him for, what, 2 seconds? But that puts him just below that threshold where you know that if we go again 5 seconds later, we get the kill.
Yeah. And on bot they're going as well.
Yeah, tossing around Kuroki. They're under the acid spray now, though. Avalanche there, trying to slow down Miracle's damage. But 11 died quickly to these headshots, and Miracle's actually going to turn with another concoction. They'll get him a double kill. Sniper off to a roaring start.
Scary lane, like you said, this acid spray. Miracle, they go on Miracle. He just walks into the acid spray. He doesn't care. He knows that as long as he's in this safe space, they're doing so much more damage to Brame than they can do back.
So, Sheepa, what are your thoughts on Alk 5?
Yeah, I'm like a massive fan. Like, honestly, it's like one of my favorite things in the entire world.
Oh, you were
I'm just
saying it
kidding.
during the draft.
No,
Sorry.
I hate it. It's good in lane. It's definitely good
Yeah.
in lane. I think my biggest issue with Alk as a support comes more from like this kind of mid game where he starts to like throw up the concoction, but
He's
he
like an
wobbles
ogre.
around and like stuns himself, and it just like looks kind of weird.
He's an ogre. No, when he gets shard, he basically has bloodlust. His concoction is just fire blast. Added a bit of minus armor, and it's all good in the world.
Or just compare it to like Shadow Shaman, who has this instant hex, this channeled spell that is, you can get it out and it does a lot. Alk has to sit there channeling like a goof, and just stare them down and hope they don't BKB or react or anything. You have to kind of hide and like use vision to your advantage with it. It's like this is the kind of style that I'm not a fan of, but I'm not saying it's bad. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. I just it can definitely work, and we've seen it win games, and it's already winning this bot lane, which is definitely everything you could ask for.
Yeah, winning. I need some more kills on this 11 Enigma. I'm going to try and go for it again. Inside the acid spray, taking a lot of headshot damage. And one more peep will take him down. GH also arriving to save up Miracle here and find another double kill potentially. Concoction comes, and there it is. Miracle 4-0-0 to start this game. I was about to start talking about his CS looking a little sad. He's down at the bottom of all the cores, but now more than ready to catch up.
Kuroki playing in the trees, just coming from behind.
I mean, they've shown GH bottom. Look at Mind Control. He's level 5, and he's just diving onto tier 1. Spartan, and trying to get in on top of the DP, but his catapult starting to chip away at that tower.
Yeah, right now I think they maybe need to bring someone top to kind of punish this. It looks like Zeus is the one that's going to make the move, which I like. You know, just going to secure the damage needed to kill Mind Control. You don't have a TP on Earth Spirit to respond to this.
And they'll find him. Gets off a Spirit Siphon. Zeus is here, though, with level 3 Arc Lightning. Thunder God's Wrath at the ready as well, but Mind Control, it still has a Fairy Fire, and he's not even going to have to use it with level 3 Siphon. Just drains all the life back into himself.
Alright, isn't enough damage, guys. I've totally overestimated the damage.
And this push on bottom lane just keeps on going. Like Miracle is plinking away at this tier 1. Malefice used on an Earth Spirit Illusion while GH lurks on that right-hand side in the shadows. Tower not in deny range. So Brame's still going to try and defend it, but this backstab could be huge. 11 having already died twice. Enigma has been shut down tremendously by Nigma already. Kuroki gets walked into by 11. Yeah, found danger. The Thunder God's Wrath will kill off the Alchemist. But you've lost your Enigma a 3rd time in this lane. Shackles up at top on Mind Control, but yet again, he doesn't really seem to mind too much. Phase Boots, Ring of Protection, Fairy Fire. Yeah.
It's obviously not ideal when your support leaves because he's not able to just freely lane the way he was before, but now they're TPing back the Spirit.
Oh, not quite landing the roll. They're going to finish off Spartan, though, with a Crypt Swarm and another couple of touches from Mind Control that earns on him, but the Fairy Fire there from Shadow Shaman keeps him alive. And Desire, this time his rotation saves him in the raindrops. Oh, it's enough for Spartan to stay alive.
Spartan God. Yeah, good rotation. This is the kind of rotations and ideas I was thinking about for Brame. Like they brought Wish top, but they just don't have the control really to keep Mind Control in place long enough to kill him. Just having Tiny TPing in, reacting, getting that little return kill. I think they don't want to give them this tower for free.
Now, I mean, they're just going on the clinks now. Concoction from range. Nande into invis as Kuroki places a sentry under the tower, hoping to give chase. Sumail did move up here. And Kuro winding up another concoction. I don't know if he can land it on the tiny in time. It will, because he's launched it on himself. Self-stunt, Desire, slowed by the Arctic Burn and Mind Control. He's got these Exo Ghosts and more than enough damage to bring the tiny down. So not only do they get the tier 1 bottom thanks to the sniper, they're now going to get tier 1 top. And this is just Nigma, really just executing this game plan to perfection.
It's starting to look a little bad.
The clinks! He's just dead to the Alchemist! Kuroki just wanders up there, finds the clinks. Half HP, bursts him down. Now they're TPing bottom because the shackles are onto Miracle. Sniper throws out a shrapnel. Another bit of lightning from Wish does zap him down. They get that vision and they see Miracle on the retreat as Nigma trying to react to this. Oh, Kuro though self-stunned. He tried to channel it and TP down and Wish he's got a double. Make it a triple. No, not quite. But they do bring down all 3 members of Nigma in that bottom lane.
Okay. That was
That's my fault. I praised them and
yeah,
bad things happened.
I was thinking good things about them in my head. Okay, so that move top, great. The dive's great. Mind Control has been exerting so much pressure top that Brame have been just TPing and trying to respond to it and bringing heroes, and you have to respond to it. And he's still getting what he wants. He's getting kills. He's doing a good job. He's forcing clinks off the lane. He's really suffering in his net worth, and this is by far a much different picture than last game. However, TPing bot like that, 1 by 1, when your sniper's already dead, you need to have a situation bot where, you know, Miracle at least has some health, and you can use the shrapnel together, you know, combine your spells, big as team, you know, and just the TPs are taking longer and longer due to, you know, one after the other, and suddenly no one's there to save each other. It's kind of just
chain
save
feeding
your
a
body
little bit.
syndrome, yeah. And that just gives Enigma that farm that he was struggling with. You know, his lane went so badly. It's those kinds of kills that gives you the XP and gold to make it back in this game. And we're seeing the build that Saberlight, you know, brought in Stockholm, this Urn just being able to not have to go blink. And look at him go now with the damage.
Yeah, just black hole Kuroki. Well, Winter's Curse is there, though, to turn it back around on the Enigma and the Clinks. They're just down here alone. There's no supports to back them up because they're trying to gank up top. Mind Control gets the 2-man silence and the Spirit Siphons out. Toss up into the Serpent Walls. He's trapped now. Wish and Spartan trying to bring him down, but Mind Control is just far too tanky.
He's so
Phase
tanky.
Boots, one charges, raindrops, everything to save him, and they move on to Desire now. Nigma just snapping into action very quickly to get Sumail a triple kill. How did he manage that? Just kills one bot, TP's top, gets another couple.
Yeah, he's starting to make his rotations now as well. Getting involved, feeling strong. He'll have that Witchblade now, and it's a lot of damage. I think Nande is feeling quite stressed. He's not really got free places to farm because they are struggling. They can't take the objectives. They still have mid and bot tower up on the side of Radiant. You know, usually Enigma wants to take that tower and start to farm the enemy jungle, and then that gives your carry the space to rotate between triangle and the bottom camps. But yeah, they're all just standing together in this jungle, and it definitely feels bad for them. At least their mid tower's still standing.
Yeah, it's being pinged out, though. Exo is ready. Mind Control could make that move in towards mid, but you look at what Brame are doing. Spirit Vessel charges, 3 of them up on 11.
Yeah.
And they're angling in towards mid. Sumail's went to Wyvern. He's got Curse ready in just a couple of seconds, and they've scanned over on the dire side of the river, so they know there's people there. That's why Sumail's playing so defensively now, actually backing up to his own triangle and popping the invis.
It's a shame that didn't work for them, but you know, Nigma are just gonna keep it safe, keep it. They have a spirit standing in front of Miracle in that triangle for them. Like, they see that there's no heroes on the map, and they understand, okay, we have to break this smoke. So now, you know, realizing that Miracle's not in danger, GH will leave the nest and go bot.
I mean, this is pretty fearless from Mind Control. Every time I look up, there's just heroes swarming around him, but it gets the silence off and the TP home. No way. And in the meantime, GH is killing off Desire.
And they're looking at Nande right now. Do they have vision on him? No, but
GH sees the stacks. He wants people to come and clear them. Dire Vision does see Sumail coming up into this area. And they're TPing into mid. Wish trying to join in, defend that mid tier 1. Nigma in position though, and they're eyeing up this fight. Now Spartan not able to get the angle. And in comes Sumail. Aiming for Wish. GH will find the silence. Catch onto Spartan. Mind control breaks out of the shackles as 11. Concoction not quite landing. Close from Kuro though. And now Exo towards the tier 1.
They're keeping up pressure really well. This this Alchemist, he's so good, bro. He's so good. 5 Alch. Pick it now.
Yeah.
Stop rising.
Have you tried being sincere?
No.
No?
But seriously though, I think he's playing insane this game. I think his laning was fantastic. His use of the fog and vision was great at getting kills on that bot lane. He moved and rotated.
And Brame looking to fight back though. They cleared their ancients, but look at the overwhelming damage from Sumail with this Witchblade. Gets a double kill. TP out successful from the last remaining member of Brame there.
But you lost 2 cores.
You did indeed.
Not looking good. How do they find their way back into this game? They're quite a ways off from the tiny blink. Enigma also, he went for that vessel, which is pretty typical. I don't think it's wrong to have not rushed a blink, especially when you're playing into a Wyvern. We saw bot how easy it was to cancel that black hole. But he's definitely finding it really hard to get into these fights, especially with Nigma Galaxy's like catch with this roll. The DP mind control is so brave. He's just walking in without a single care.
It's just kind of wild how different this is. You know, we've seen a couple of Nigma Galaxy series now. This is the second one where it's gone to 3 games. And then in the prior 5 games, we've been like, yeah, Nigma, they look okay. They're winning some here and there. Not looking awful, but this seems like TI Nigma. This seems like the Nigma that desperately wants to get to TI. They're fighting, brawling, getting on top of Tiny. Pops down the Verdurous Dale, but Caesar Serenity will not save you there, and Kuro has the stun, catching out Spartan with his concoction. Similar to what we saw in Game 2 from Brame, it's suffocating. They're all over the map. They're down bottom killing 2, and they're immediately smoking across.
Yeah, it is very similar to last game. Go to bot, run top. Maybe we'll see them go bot again. They're just chasing Nande down, keeping him out of his ancients. I mean, that's one of the big ways that Clinks gets farmed is just by hitting ancients, getting stacks, and they're not giving him that space to breathe.
Oh, GH so close to getting the latch on him. I'll focus the Tiny instead. Earn charge placed, roll back in, kill off Desire. Wish TPing forward here, a little risky, but it looks like Nigma have set themselves to back away.
Mind Control wants a Roche. I don't know if they'll do it right now, but Mind Control is pinging it, standing in there. They might just try pushing out top first and sweeping through this jungle, or they're just going to walk right into Roche and not care at all.
Yeah, level 4 acid spray, level 3 acid spray. And give them that minus armor.
If they don't have Blink from Enigma, there's not really any easy way for them to contest this pit. They need the vision first of all, but Wish might need to ult just to scout everyone's positions to start this fight. But who's starting your fight? It's
exactly.
So hard.
That was my big issue with their draft. Is like Tiny, but then he needs Blink, so he needs time, he needs farm. And when your other cores are behind and getting picked off, you need them to be farming. So Tiny's not going to get that priority.
Yeah, and the smoke is a good idea. I think they were looking around top because sometimes did they even know there was a Roche going on? I have no idea. The smoke made me think so. Or maybe they just, I don't know. They're looking for another fight.
So bold and fearless. Magnetizes the Tiny. Does get tossed around here as they shackle over on the DP. Spirit Siphons and 1 charges. Not going to keep him alive because he's burnt down by the Zeus. The rest of Nigma now on the retreat. So Brame, a little bit of positioning there to hold the high ground under their Observer Ward. Gave them the vision that they needed. And fighting into Aegis. Brave of them.
Yeah, great 2 pickoffs for Brame. Getting that DP kill, especially, who's proven so hard to take down all game, having to expend the snakes to do it. But you can be pretty happy with that. That smoke around gave them the really good positioning to take that fight at least.
Sumail gets the hit onto Nande. Kuro has sentries.
Yes, they have sentries.
They will get the reveal on him, but the avalanche, just enough to hold them back. So far, Sumail having a perfect game. 7-0-6 on this Wyvern. Boots of Travels, Witchblade, and already on his way to Aghanim Scepter as he TP's top. Helped out by GH, who lands another perfect roll onto Spartan. Just look at the damage coming in from the Wyvern. Blows up the Shadow Shaman. And they're not relinquishing control either. Like, 3 heroes are still stood in the Dire Ancients, making sure that Clinks can't be farming there. And going back in on the Tiny. Concoction, Acid Spray, bit of damage from the Sniper and the DP. Finish off Desire in the trees.
Nigma playing very aggressively with their wards. They've had this one up in the cliff for quite some time now on the triangle for Brame. It's the one place where Clinks wants to be, and on top of that, it's very difficult because sometimes when the map moves like this, the carry will just go to the enemy triangle, but they're not even giving space for that. Like, having your mid tower up, having your top tower up, it makes entering that triangle so hard.
Hey, look at Spartan. He's going, I want to de-ward, I want to get some vision down. And Kuroki shuts it down completely as GH annihilates the Shadow Shaman once again.
That's aggressive play.
That's the problem you pointed out in the draft, right? Shadow Shaman, quite a slow, sluggish hero if he's ever just slightly out of position. GH is going to find him.
Yeah, I definitely like the damage and stuff that came out from the Zeus and Shaman pick, but playing into an Earth Spirit, you're definitely seeing the problems with both squishy heroes and how fast they can just be ran at.
Yeah, 5k lead being built up by Nigma. And Zeus still farming decently. Clinks not too far behind his opponents. And a good little jump from Wish. Gets away from the roll. Second round from GH, missing this time as well. And 11, it looks like he's looking for the black hole. Catches out the Winter Wyvern, but look at Miracle. Just plinking away at 11. They'll find him. Wish also magnetized and taken down by the Sniper from long range. Kuro's Alchemist a little too deep there, just holding back the rest of Brame. But Wish, his kill streak picked up by Miracles. Even more money into the hands of Sniper.
They got very brave there. Not brave, sorry. They got very aggro. Like, Earthspirit used every single rock he had just to keep chasing that Zeus with Rolling Boulder, which meant he didn't have a rock to silence the Enigma Black Hole. And they just... I mean, not like they really needed it. This Wyvern... Oh god, Desire is running for his life right now.
Oh man. I mean, what's left of it? Unstoppable. A Miracle Sniper coming out here to play. And like, even though Brame got 3 kills there, it just didn't feel like a victory because you're spending Black Hole, you're spending Thunder God's Wrath, and you're not getting an overwhelming victory.
I think you're kind of happy with 3 pickoffs when... Not pickoffs, but 3 kills, especially when you're behind and playing into an Aegis.
Oh, but look at GH! How's he found this? Rolls into the trees, then rolls away. Sumail and Mind Control thinking about the dive under tower. Exploiting that Enigma pre-BKB, and while the Black Hole's on cooldown.
What I do really like is Wish went for an E-Blade first item. Originally, I think when the game was a little bit more even, he was queuing up that Kaya, you know, wanting to go for an item build like that, you know, tank up a bit first, get some stats, get a little bit of that, and then Q. I think he wanted something else, not E-Blade. It was like... I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, he built that Kaya into an E-Blade. He's not very tanky at all, very, very squishy. If they catch him, he dies. But if he gets the go, he gets, he did so much damage. Like, he nearly killed Sumail straight up with that combo.
Oh, Spartan. He's been saved by the E-Blade for now, and they've got some good damage onto Mind Control and Sumail, but they're so tanky, they withstand it with the Spirit Siphons, and Miracle just left to open up. So much damage from him as the Winter's Curse catches the 2 remaining members. They buy back on Tiny, but Nande, it looks like he's already dead. Screwed over by the Sumail jump, and Miracle picking up a triple. He's godlike now. And Desire, he's going to get caught as well, it looks like. They've got the vision. Assassinate into Concoction. Kuroki just keeps giving chase, allowing them to find another kill.
Oh,
Die back, Tiny.
Yeah, I mean, that's his blink goal. He's just lost it all, pretty much.
Kuro giving the tip to him.
Damn. Aren't they friends or something? Oh no, I don't know if this team likes each other or hates each other, because we had that duel at the start as well onto Spartan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. Miracle's just next to the base, killing Spartan again.
Goodness gracious me.
This is quickly spiraling out of control, and if Brame want to win, they need to kind of find a way to get a handle on it. Enigma has a blink, so there is a chance that Nigma bunch up and they get a good black hole, especially they need to get it onto this Wyvern, and then, you know, maybe the fight goes really well. They need to find space for Tiny to finish his blink. He was close, but then he died back, and that's quite unfortunate too. You have the damage. Zeus with an E-Blade, and there's no BKBs currently, other than DP. I think Sumail and Miracle can very much so die to this burst. But it's hard. You have Gleipnir too on Clinks. He's definitely not like poverty mode. He's got one item, he's going for more. This time we will see him not go for that Daedalus straight up. He's just gonna get a Dragon Lance and then go for that BKB. Yeah, you could try and play a pick-off game, maybe here.
Yeah, because we've seen them execute these very difficult, kind of nuanced team fights with weird initiations where they had that Shadow Fiend, Rubik, Pudge, dragging people into Requiems and stuff like that. Maybe this time around I can do it with this Blink Black Hole out of 11.
Yeah. 11 playing this tree line is pretty much kind of ideal. It might be good to ward it as well.
That lane ward saw him, yeah. Yeah, they pinged it. They know 11's hiding in the trees. Sumail, half health from one burst of Zeus, and then Zeus dies.
Yeah. This is the body issue you talked about, isn't it? You can't... A Zeus breaking the vision like that and walking into 4 heroes, he'll just pretty much die instantly.
Yeah, who starts? 11's been scouted. Blink is cancelled. Oh, dearie me. It's all falling apart now.
That was a very impactful lane ward, yeah. As soon as you pointed it out, they just started playing south. I mean, like, the miracle's willing at this point.
Oh, man.
But yeah, they just started playing south side of the tree line, and that made it impossible. Like, Zeus is coming out, he's like, come on, let's go. And he's like, well, I'm in the trees, and they're not playing near the trees. I can't black hole this.
24,000 damage in a 24-minute game. He's done 1,000 damage a minute, this sniper has.
He has, yeah.
Bloody ridiculous.
Well, they have Blink on Tiny now. Maybe they can do some toss-back plays. Otherwise, the kind of game plan for Nigma seems fairly straightforward. You just keep your farm up. You keep applying this pressure. The next Roche is available. Oh, no, it is, available in 1 minute's time. So as long as they keep this top side, secure.
Oh, man, GH.
I mean, they're looking for kills instead.
Yeah, he's baiting. They've all TP down here. They want to fight in this triangle.
Not for too long. Their vision is top and Roche is top, so they should definitely keep playing. If they hold a smoke, then they have this ward bot, so if someone shows on it, they have the option to either go Roche or just smoke right back into them.
Spartan. He gets the Hex on GH, but now he quickly realizes it's time to turn and run. Yeah, he's dead. GH will keep tabs on him, and there comes Sumail with his freshly purchased Aghanim Scepter, allowing Mind Control to get the kill. So they remove the vision. Now they stampede up towards the Ancients. 20 seconds for Roshan to spawn.
11 will die immediately soon.
Oh yeah, and he really needs this money for BKB. And Sumail can just solo kill him here, it feels like. Yeah, they've got that high ground ward. 11 tries to break the trees, and he's got a bit of backup coming. There's the Winter's Curse, though, to finish off the job. And Brame just not nearby enough while the backstab is arriving. Miracle's hasted. He's silver-edged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all it takes to bring down Desire's Tiny. Sumail did get found here, though, by the Zeus and the Clink's damage. And a cold embrace. Bought a bit of time for the rest of Nigma to gather up their forces and bring down Wish's Zeus. That big hit there from Miracle. As Nande will TP back down towards the bottom lane. That's a big kill on the Wyvern, but they lose Enigma and the Zeus for it.
Miracle's very strong. Their Tiny getting down by him is pretty rough. It's like they're rushing to try and save and help their heroes, but Enigma just connecting from the south, and they're running into each other, and they're definitely weaker on Brame. At this point, they need to just keep playing for these single pickoffs. Like, Sniper's showing bot right now. This could be potentially huge. You have your Shaman here, you have your Clinks here. They have probably enough damage to kill him, but
do they have the confidence?
TP's going to TP too.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, neutral him.
GH? Where are you off to?
I think he was hunting for Nande.
Yeah, I think he knew kind of where he was. Yeah. Not too far off.
They did have that ward. I think they saw him go invis, so he just guessed. But he doubled back for the neutral IM, so he lived. It's actually a pretty good guess otherwise.
Yeah, fortunate move for Nande.
Yeah.
But now they are being hemmed back in their base. The bunker must be created. Everyone's respawned now, but is it smoke to Roche time? Is this your black hole moment?
They can't get the Roche, I don't think, but they can hold their high ground. The biggest thing they have going for them is that they haven't gotten full usefulness out of this Tiny Blink yet. early on in this game, especially when you're playing sniper and you have a build like Silver Edge Hurricane Pike, you're not the tankiest hero in the world. There is a land where they throw him back into tier 4s and he does die twice. The main thing is just Nigma are probably gonna follow it up with a Wyvern ult.
Oh, there it is on the Clinks. A high ground vision with the sentry placed next to it. Finds Nande. BKB delayed even further. And Nigma, are they getting ready to go high ground?
Sniper for sure.
Sniper, one of the better heroes to do this.
Yeah. Last game, one of the things that Nigma tried to make an effort to do, even while losing to Brame, like overwhelming them, was they tried to make sure they dewarded the areas every time Brame left them. It's something that Brame's not doing here in response to Nigma. They're just being quelled by these wards constantly.
Well, they try the toss back, but Desire doesn't get it. Oh, the damage with that Ghost Scepter to assassinate, and GH, the sharpshooter, lands it with the kick.
There goes one of your conditions. I guess maybe your second condition for defense is they all group up as 5 and you get a black hole?
Yeah, I mean, one way to do that is to, send Spartan out on a recon mission, hope the enemy dogpiles onto the Shadow Shaman, then you come in with a big black hole.
Yeah. Guys, commit 5 heroes to kill the Shaman. Isn't he juicy? Isn't he beautiful?
Oh, he's got 10 deaths already. Wait,
it's not great.
Hang on. Yeah, 10 out of 43 is a quarter of the deaths. 14 deaths on Desire. Oh my god, tiny.
Yep.
Sad story.
He's had to put himself out there a fair amount to try and farm his Blink Dagger. Miracle's really just been preying on supports super hard this game. They're so weak, and he's level 21. He's got his items.
Yeah, he's even got his Axe Shard now as well. It'll disengage out the concussive grenade.
Yeah. 11's been doing his best all game to try and push out this top lane and just force any heroes to respawn and give his team like a little bit of wiggle room. Hiding in those trees. Ooh.
Smoke's gonna break. TP out. Oh, it's gonna be close. Sumail. Oh, by the skin of his teeth, that Enigma gets out of there. Wasting a bit of time on this Aegis though. 2.5 minutes remain. Enigma gonna have to rally themselves together. As it looks like, well, Miracle, did he see? He's seen Spartan, hasn't he? He just blinks forward. Oh, yeah. What a gorgeous performance out of Miracle here.
Yeah, this is not the big game 3 I was kind of hoping for, given the first 2 games.
Uh-huh.
But if they come back, it would be very exciting. Or at least give them one, real good run for their money. Nande's got... his BKB now at least, so that makes things a little bit better. And Miracle, opting for that Blink and Hurricane Pike, it's not like he's got a Daedalus worth of damage. There's chance.
Yeah, I mean, they try and pick off Kuro top. Chemical Rage not making him tanky enough. And Clinks is... No, Enigma we talked about is one of these kind of, trump cards where you've got that black hole, the big team fight capabilities. I think also Clinks is... Oh, wow, GH. Just continuing to use these high ground Tinker wards to spot out the tree line play from 11. But I think Clinks is also one of these surprise factors where you're not quite sure what's coming your way as they toss back Miracle. Still holding Aegis, and he gets a concussive grenade out to jump back away. And Mind Control aiming for Desire, but not wanting to dive too deep. Now caught by the shackles under the tower, almost dying to the Serpent Wards, and he will be finished off. GH needs the assistance of this Winter's Curse to bring down Spartan with a bit more damage from Sumail. They'll get it. Aegis claimed up as Cold Embrace required again to keep Sumail topped up. Nigma maybe biting off a little more than they could chew there, pushing towards the enemy base.
Yeah, they showed bot, right? So Brame just quickly go top for that Kuroki pick off. I mean, you have to take what you can get. As soon as someone shows somewhere, you have to go where best you can make impact and get these little kills just to have a hope of staying in the game. Good little punish. For Nigma, I do think that they are, still incredibly strong. And as long as Miracle is not out of position, it should be relatively simple for them to just wait for next Roche and then, use that Aegis to end the game. I think they're very much respecting Brame. I think that's the biggest thing you can say here, because another team might have just, plonked themselves outside the base and just started sieging with Shrapnel plus Miracle, but they really don't want to be in this position where Tiny is tossing you back, or overcommitting, and he buys backs, and there's a black hole, and there's so many little factors, little comeback factors on Brame that they're just making sure that they're fully ahead and they're fully happy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just don't forget the context of this. You know, it's game 3 in a series in the lower bracket on your road to TI. Nigma, one of the teams that kind of expected to make it there. So a lot resting on their shoulders to prove not just the fans but the haters that they can still perform. And Brame, it feels like at this, you know, at this juncture, they probably a little freer, right, in terms of mentality. Like, okay, they're behind 21k deficit, they're being pushed back in their base, but it's you know, it's all to win for. It's all on the line. Just go for it. And Spartan is one of the kings of building up his team. He's the master of morale. Just a few screams from him, and your team can pull up team fights out of the hat that you've never seen before.
The nice thing is, I don't think Brame are doing that terribly in terms of making their comeback work. They are holding their high ground. I think their vision game has been pretty decent too. I mean, their wards are expiring now, but they previously had 3 wards covering the bottom side of the map. They did eventually bring their shaman bot. Yeah, he died, but he got that D ward on the cliff, which means that it's just easier for Brame to play bot. You know, this constant push from 11 on top lane has meant that, yeah, Nigma are running, you know, up, down, but they're not finding the kills at the speed that they used to, and it's mostly on supports.
And Nande, you see his Kuro, launches out a few projectiles, but just chip damage.
With that ward, they lost all their vision, like through it. 2 expired and 1 dewarded. Now it's dark for them, and it is a little scary. Nigma, wary of the fact that Roche isn't going to respawn for a while, so they're happy to play bot and cut these waves. I would like to see them just poke a little bit. I think like you can run these Brame heroes up and down the base by just you're poking a bot, then they all run bot and stand bot getting ready for that push. Then you know, you're playing in the fog. They don't know where you could maybe poke a top.
Well, you can tell how focused these players are. No one's dropped a chat wheel line in like 10 minutes. As GA just rolls straight across the front of them. Silences the Enigma. BKB required from 11. MC, Black Hole. They got the Golden Embrace on GH, though, keeping him alive while Wish jumps in. He's aggressively moved forward. The Winter's Curse now on the Clinks, though. And MC, he's healing back up through the Spirit Siphons. Spartan in the back has caught GH, but I don't think it matters because Miracle is now beyond godlike, taking them down left and right. 3 buybacks from Brame. They need to defend their base desperately. The burning barrage nearly killing off Kuro. They will finish him off in the end. Nigma resetting. They've spent all of their teamfight ultis now, and Brame with a triple buyback. Everything resets and calms down as we wait to see the timer on that Roshan.
And a minute and a half. I mean, that's enough time for Black Hole to come up. So we could see a defense there.
Yeah, and a little swing towards Brame. About 1,000 gold going back their way. So chipping away at the net worth lead that Nigma have built up these 36 minutes. A kill off Desire. Easy one for Miracle.
Miracle's playing savagely. He's just out for blood constantly.
A bit of a go here on mind control, but with plate mail up, he's incredibly tanky, and the physical resist almost let him survive. And that,
what a team.
That assassinate nearly.
Yeah.
Nearly in there.
Just in time, getting what they can. The support's dying so fast to Sniper. Do you think they'll both hit 16 deaths by the end of this?
Probably.
Sad.
I might get up to 20 at this rate.
You know, Brame have a lot of ideas about how to defend. I mean, I'm talking about them a lot, but it's when you're in a position like this, it's so hard, and lots of teams approach it differently. Like some just turtle for their life, but I think Brame they've been really trying to leave the base. And that's kind of how you retain some level of stability in the game. Because even though they're 26k ahead, look at where all that net worth is, and Clinks is still sitting like kind of comfortably there at second. And because they have that, because he's been able to get out, because he managed to get these little kills where he can, even if Shaman's dying for it, it means he's still in the game, he's still scaling, he's still getting items, and this could be what allows him to make that comeback fight.
Yeah, it still feels like he is that surprise factor. You're not quite sure how to play against him, not quite sure how much damage he does. And if you are able to get one of these big black holes, which we haven't had the opportunity for 11 to really land yet, but you apply a burning barrage into the middle of that and people just disappear. Nigma, though, getting the Roshan. Aghanim Scepter going to be handed over to someone here.
And realistically speaking, this game is very wildly in Nigma's favor.
Yes.
I think the win percentage is like super high on Duo Plus. The net worth is 33k now. Like, by all means, they should win this game. But there's always hope for the black hole.
Yeah, it feels like an inevitability, but it also, at the same time, doesn't feel like it's an inevitable loss just because the black hole is there.
No, I mean, Samael just needs to make sure his positioning is good. The Enigma doesn't have any Lincolns. So
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Samael's pretty much always going to be able to cancel it as long as he is not getting super out of position. I know that top fight went semi-okay. They got that nice black hole just because Samael was like a little bit far out and wasn't able to connect in time to use the curse. But if you're sieging, you're laying out a plan of how you want to siege. Okay, this hero hits the tower. This hero stay behind me. Make sure that this hero is canceling this spell and this hero is killing this hero. You know, if you see this hero jump, right? All these little things you're talking about as a team.
The process of operations.
Yeah, and it goes the other way as well. Brame are probably talking too. Hey, if this hero walks up on the high ground, toss them back. Or, you know, we have buyback on this hero. Can you bait in with your body, and then we get a black hole, and then we just buy back with you and keep fighting and chase down? Like, you gotta be just thinking about what they can do. I mean, sadly, they don't. Speaking of buybacks, they only have one on Enigma.
Oh.
And if he uses black hole, he's not much of a use of a buyback anyway. I think he sold his vessel as well, just to try and get this refresher.
Yeah, looks like it. Every little bit counts.
I think the worst case scenario for Brame is probably just that Nigma goes high ground or something and someone Spartan walks out of position for like 1 second and just gets blown up by Miracle, who doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, swift blink here as well. He was just sitting in Silver Edge, hiding away, waiting for someone to show. Brame, very disciplined, stay in their base. But now you've got 3 lanes trending towards the dire side. And tier 4 items starting to drop as well. Or finishing to drop. There's a timeless relic for Earth Spirit grabbed up at the very end of them.
Yeah, they use the first half of the Aegis to farm and contain Dire in the base, and now they're going to go high ground.
Yeah, MC front lines. Sniper backline gives the damage. Yeah, Brame don't have any tier 4 items, I don't believe. None for them. They've not been farming neutrals.
Nanda's looking for some right now. But he's doing it under vision of Nigma, I think. Yeah, they spot him going top. They might be a little bit more bold here.
Yeah, they can finish off this tier 3. Mind control blinks straight up there.
Yeah, they saw Klink's top.
Yeah, why not go for it? Assassinate thrown onto Desire, stopping any kind of blink toss initiation. Well done by Miracle. And that's a lane for Nigma, carving their way through the Dire base. As Brame, they look for the defense in the mid lane, but Nigma have already started TPing and filtering back, pushing out top lane, coming back to high ground to hold, not giving any chances here.
Quick sweep. Make sure there's no Klinks here. If they get a Klinks, you know, good for them. And Klinks is going out on his own as well. He's just itemizing for this damage. Nigma are not really giving him the chance for pick-off. Something like a sheepstick is not that good for him. You know, looking for someone being alone and killing them. This game is so hard for them that he just can only really try and get that Daedalus and just do as much damage as he can. And he is the key. If he dies, the game is so... I mean, he has buyback right now. I wonder if he would buy out if he had enough money for Daedalus, kind of like Ride or Die it.
Yeah, one last chance. Because they're just losing buildings at a drastic rate now. If they don't make a move, if they don't smoke and make a play, they'll just lose another lane of barracks.
They're playing this very patiently. They're not giving Brame the tiny toss target. Because he has to toss to something too. He's not level 20. He doesn't have the no target. And maybe mind control could get picked up there.
Yeah, good bit of damage. No, they chips away at him a little bit. Range racks down, melee still up. And you're right, Nigma absolutely respecting the tools that Brame have here in their high ground defense. And Miracle.
They understand. It's all tiny.
20 seconds on that Aegis. And that could be what they're waiting for. Just wait out the Aegis and then make a go. Now 11, he's hiding away in the trees, waiting to see if he can make a jump. But Nigma, they come in, they clear out.
Yeah. I can just imagine how hard it is for Desire to make these decisions too, because you have to put yourself so out of position to try and toss back, and it's not even guaranteed to work because he has a BKB, he has a Hurricane Pike, unless you're doing this into a black hole. But at that point, Sumail has a Blink Dagger, he's just gonna cancel it.
Yeah.
They have this refresher, but you're probably all gonna die within that Winter's Curse, or off the back of the end of it. The amount of counter initiation from Nigma, just because of how far ahead they are, it makes this whole process so difficult.
And they've seen the Clinks again. They know he's farmed the Ancients and he's gone down bottom. So Nigma gather up top. Their entire arsenal available at their disposal to throw at these buildings. There's the glyph from Brame and a smoke as 5. This has to work for them or it is lights out. Mind control frontlining. A long wraparound from Spartan. He's making sure he's not out of position. He's so far out of position, he can't be out of position. But they've got a catch and mind control. BKB's up and Sumail just destroys the Tiny. Desire does have buyback and he's going to have to use it. Spartan wrapping in from the back. Gets Serpent Wars down as he hunts for Sumail. There's the Thunder God's Wrath, so no blink in aggressively as Miracle shreds through 11. There's no black hole, there's no refresher, there's no anything. Brame just gets slaughtered. They walk into the meat grinder, get turned into sausage as Nigma demolish them and they hunt for more diving tier 4s. The Wish Zeus caught out by the Assassinator. Mind control's there with the silence and the jump, and that's got to be it. Nigma, they've secured themselves a victory now. Miracle has gone deep fountain diving as Nande, a bit of damage from the Clinks, but quickly turned around on by the Winter's Curse, and Sumail is there. Good game, well played is called. Brame held out to the bitter end, but Nigma, they move forward.
Yeah, the first 2 games were extremely hype of this series, but this was definitely a flex by Nigma on just what they're capable of. I loved how they were swinging from one side of the map to the other and keeping Brame controlled. This Clinks, which was a menace previously, now felt like he really just